All right, so here we are, and guess what? We're in Mexico, and this is what we call a Braveheart moment, okay? And this is my friend Pedro. I don't know, I hope he's my friend, I'm his friend. Anyways, we came here to Mexico, and I'm gonna be doing a 2-week cleanse. And right when I got here, I had to find organic carrots and somebody that buys fresh carrots and is gonna juice them like I want. So anyways, last night we got a gallon, this morning we got a gallon. Here's the carrot juice right here, if you see it, okay? And anyways, so I was talking to him last night, and I want to talk about, we're going to talk about my little carrot juice experience, but you know what, it's not always about me, and it shouldn't be. Pedro, we talked about last night, and this restaurant, it's called Nuevo Zelanda, and it's only 5-minute walks from the Ixtapa Palace, where I'm staying, and where we're looking to actually do trainings and actually set up a clinic in the future there. So, anyways, Pedro, how long have you had your restaurant for?
35 years.
35 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
And my dad is the owner. The amazing thing of him is that he doesn't know how to read or write.
Yeah, okay, make sure you say it loud enough because there's some noise.
Okay.
Your dad doesn't know how, his dad never learned how to read or write. Okay, now why am I doing this story? Because you can read and write, and then you can't seem to get what you want in life, because guess what? The dream, the passion is bigger than reading and writing. Anyways, tell me about your dad.
Well, his way of thinking is discipline.
Discipline.
Yes, being honest all the time.
Being honest.
Work hard.
Work hard.
And never surrender.
Never surrender. Right. And you know what? And what does that mean, to never surrender? Never surrender to subconscious beliefs that you are limited. His father never believed that he had limited potential. I mean, you look at this restaurant. This restaurant is beautiful. Can't read, can't write. Okay, but guess what? He still can't read or write, can he?
No.
But he's having a great life, isn't he?
Yes.
Because you make it up. You know what? I talked to a girl, a beautiful lady, and I talked to her 3 days ago, and she said to me, I'm in so much pain, I want to kill myself. I said, you need to get your act together. I said, you have no right to kill yourself. The other thing is that the only reason why you want to kill yourself and you're in so much pain is because all you think about is pain. All you think about is how everything doesn't go your way. I said, go take a look at my Braveheart 12 loving steps. Go do that, and then look at the perfect day, and then practice the love band in front of the mirror and talking to yourself. She called up the next day and said, I had the best day I've had in 20 years.
Wow.
See, your father had it right. Tell me about your dad.
Well, he used to work early in the morning.
Worked early in the morning, he didn't sleep in.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning he was working.
What did he do?
And go shopping to the market.
He shopped to the market. What did he do before he had the restaurant?
Before that, he used to be a farmer.
Yeah?
But he didn't like that kind of life.
Well, no, there's not much money, is there?
No.
How did he ever get enough money to open up this restaurant?
Saving money. My dad has a saying that he says that anybody can earn a peso.
Yeah, anybody can earn a peso.
But nobody can save it.
Nobody can save it. There you go.
And that's why when people has the money on his pocket, they don't care and they spend the money.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much money I've spent on junk. I don't do it anymore.
Well,
okay. I was consumed by consuming.
yes.
Yes. And now I consume carrot juice. Okay. So your dad started this 35 years ago.
Yes.
Right. And now you run it, right?
Yeah, I'm managing. Yeah.
Now we were talking last night that you got a blood transfusion. What happened? You're
Well,
gonna love this.
I got infected by the blood transfusion 35 years ago, and it was infected with hepatitis C and HIV. And well, thanks God I'm still alive. And I think I'm still alive because I want to help people. And you're kind of blessed too, because we are, how do you say that? We are we are together now to help more people. To, as you told me, this lady was going to kill herself. Well, there is a way not to do it.
It's just a thought.
Yes.
Okay, it's just a thought.
In that
right?
time, when I was, how you say, when I knew I had this kind of disease, was a kind of evil disease. Nobody wants to touch you. Was here in Mexico at least. They don't.
How long ago was this?
35 years ago.
35 years ago when your father started the restaurant.
Yes.
Did you work at the restaurant at the
No,
time?
I was dying in that time.
You were dying.
Yes.
Oh, he wasn't working at the restaurant. He was dying at that time. Okay. Okay. There you go. All right.
And well, then here I am. It's
People treat you back then.
well, thanks God, everybody accepted me the way I am, and nobody rejected me.
Yeah.
And I know what else to say. Just say thank you God because I'm alive, and I can share with people that love is the main thing for me.
Self-love, maybe. Eh?
Yes.
If he wouldn't have loved himself, do you think that he'd still be alive with HIV and Hep C? And yeah, so there's a bit of a curse. But the reality is you gotta love yourself enough to heal yourself. And yes, thank God, or else because God created us, but we have everything we need to heal. You know, you just can't leave it all up to God. I mean, you know, you gotta take massive personal action in your life.
We have to have faith.
Yes.
If we don't have faith in ourselves also,
Yep.
we're dead. Even doctors in that time told me, Pedro, you must be dead.
You must be dead.
Yes, because I used to have 9 CD4 and I needed 2,000
Yeah.
to 200,000.
And he had 9,
9.
and he needed 200,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were a little off.
Quite it.
But where the mind goes, the body follows. And when you tap into your greater power,
And one thing is the black humor I have.
black humor.
Yes, I joke about myself, jokes about AIDS. I didn't care. Even the nurses, they joke at me all the time about my disease, and it was a good time in that time.
Now see, you didn't even know what you were doing, but understand something. Everything has a vibration. And if you had a vibration that was like AIDS is a joke, then guess what? AIDS becomes the weakness. If you had a vibration where AIDS is like, well, then it becomes the strength. Okay, so here it is. In your life, you will have beliefs. If those beliefs are based on God, if they're based on nature, then when we feed those beliefs, we will grow in strength. When we have negative beliefs and we feed them, they become an entity, they become a monster, and that belief ends up eating you, whether it's cancer, whether it's AIDS, whether it's I'm unworthy, I'm not a good mother, I'm not a good father. You know, as long as you're going to keep playing the same story, look at, we do play the same story. You know we're all robots, right? You know that when you got up this morning, can you remember, did you have to think to put your pants on?
No.
No. So guess what? Now you've created such a positive attitude in here that you don't have to think about it. You just know when the crap hits the fan, okay, that you're going to go, yeah, it stinks, but let's move on.
Let's enjoy life, the moment.
Let's enjoy life. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy life every moment. You know what? You would not believe the stuff that has gone wrong with my clinic in the last 2 days since I've been here. And it doesn't matter. Things are always going to go wrong. There's always going to be a bump. There's always going to be a right turn or a left turn. And we just have to stay connected to our breath. So everybody, so what happened was the first night I came down here, I went and ate at a restaurant, asked them if they used canola oil. They said they didn't. Then they lied. And I'll tell you something. That next morning I just went, no, I'm not doing this. Okay? Little Porky Daryl is going to lose some weight and he's just going to clean up his act. So I'm glad they had the canola oil because I said, you know what? It's time to clean house. Yes. So then I came to my dear friend, okay, and he's been doing a gallon a day for me and a gallon a week to get the fat away. Understand, when I do the carrot juice the first 7 days, that's to get me energized because I really worked hard the last few months. So now this is going to energize me and detoxify me. And then when I get to the 8th day, I'm kicking into water for 7 days. And then by the time I land home, then I'll be going on to vegetable juice and other things. If you take a look at my Fasting for Perfect Health guide, take a look at that, and we will do a Q&A in the future on fasting and just on fasting, me and Abby. So go look at that guide. But here's the deal. So I also did a tablespoon of sea salt this morning with 1.5 quarts of water, warm water in the morning, because I could feel that the carrot juice was kind of stirring things up, and I was feeling sluggish and nauseous. So I did a tablespoon of sea salt in a warm water, 1.5 liters, and I drank that right away. And I went to the toilet about 5-6 times, and it was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like you don't want to be there. Okay, so anyway, so I feel light, I feel bright, and if I wouldn't have done the sea salt, the carrot juice might not have moved out what I needed, right? Usually I would be doing what's called an ultimate coffee enema while I'm here, but hey, a guy's got to take a holiday. So anyways, I'll keep you posted. This is day 3, but this morning I did feel really crappy when I woke up. And after the salt water kicked in, because understand, if you're feeling crappy now, it's because you're not drinking enough water and you got a cork up your butt. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? And Pedro, I want to thank you for having this restaurant here. So if anybody comes to Ixtapa, okay, they're going to have to come to Pedro's restaurant, all right? And remember what it's called. It's called Nuevo Zelanda, okay? All right? He's got great food, great people, and that's what we want, right? Life is about having fun.
Yes, and being, how you say, always saying thank you for life, thank you for living, loving, and you're welcome anytime.
You're welcome anytime. He's got the red carpet out. Here's to everybody, okay? All right?
Cheers.
Cheers.